Dear students, in last class we discussed about concentration as well as extraction of crude metal from the concentrated ore. Now we shall move to last part of the isolation of elements from its ore, that is refining or purification or extraction of pure metal from the crude metal. There are different methods like liquefaction, distillation, electrolytic refining, zone refining, vapor phase refining, etc. Like that, there are various methods. So now let us start first one, that is liquefaction. First, what is meant by liquefaction? Conversion of solid into liquid, that is called as liquefaction, or conversion of gas into liquid, that is called as liquefaction or liquefaction. So here we are extracting metals. Almost all metals are solids. Therefore, here you can convert solid crude metal into molten state. So this method is mainly based on the metals which have low melting point than impurities, especially metals like tin, lead, etc. Then how to carry out? It is so simple. You heat the crude metal to high temperature. The low melting metal melts first, leaving behind the impurities, so that can be collected separately. It is so simple. Then move to second one, distillation. What is meant by distillation? Usually in the first year in general principles of organic chemistry, you may be come across one of the method to purify the liquid, that is a distillation. So that mainly based on the boiling point of the liquid. So here we all know that metals are solids. Then how it is applicable? Very simple. The low boiling metals can be purified by this method. Examples are very simple: zinc, cadmium, mercury, etc. These metals are called as low boiling metals, which can be purified by a method called as distillation. It can be carried out by using a metal retort flask. When you heat the crude metal to high temperature, the vapors of low boiling metals distills over and it can be condensed. This is very simple method called as distillation. Then move to third one, electrolytic refining. What is meant by electrolytic refining? Nothing but purification carried out by using electrical energy. That is called as electrolytic refining. This method is applicable to purify the more electropositive metals, even copper, gold, silver, etc. So it can be carried out by using a cell which contains blocks of crude metal as anode and blocks of same pure metal as cathode. Then what about the electrolyte, sir? It is very simple. Salt solution of the same metal should be used as an electrolyte. For example, if you want to purify the crude copper by electrolytic refining, then you have to use blocks of crude copper as anode and pure copper electrode as cathode. Just now I told you that during electrolytic refining, you have to use the blocks of crude metal as anode and blocks of same pure metal as cathode. And electrolyte, that is very important. Salt solution of the same metal, salt solution of same metal should be used as an electrolyte. This is very important condition, isn't it? So here blocks of crude copper as anode, pure copper electrode as cathode, and copper sulfate solution as an electrolyte. Then on passing a definite voltage of current, through the cell, as a result you all know that at anode oxidation takes place, at cathode reduction takes place. So because of that redox reaction, pure copper gets deposited at a cathode and simultaneously same amount of crude copper gets dissociated into electrolytic solution. Just see the cell reaction. At anode, crude copper gets dissociated into copper ion with liberation of electrons. That's what you can call oxidation. And as the concentration of a cupric ion increases in the solution, that get discharges at cathode as a pure copper by accepting the electron. So this pure copper deposits over the cathode, whereas impurities are collected at the bottom, which is called as anode mud. Anode mud. So you remove the cathode and collect the pure metal. This is called as electrolytic refining. Therefore, here what you can say, this method is applicable to purify the more electropositive metals as well as copper, gold, silver, etc. It can be carried out by using a cell consists of blocks of a crude metal as anode and a pure same metal as a cathode. And those electrodes are dipped in the salt solution of the same metal. On passing a definite voltage of current, the metal ions present in the solution gets discharged at a cathode as a pure metal, and simultaneously same amount of crude metal from anode gets dissociated into solution as a metal ion. So this process takes place till the complete crude metal gets purified. So as a result, pure metal collected at cathode and impurities are settled at the bottom called as anode mud. So this is called as another method, electrolytic refining. Now we shall move to another method called as zone refining. Often we are using the term zone, means south zone, east zone, west zone, north zone, central zone, like that. Zone means part. So if you purify the crude metal part by part, now say in previous methods, whole crude metal purified once, but in this method metal is purified part by part. Then what is the principle of the method, sir? Zone refine is mainly based on the that is what you can call fractional crystallization. What it means, sir? It means the impurities, when you heat at high temperature, they move into molten state of the metal and leaving behind the pure metal which get crystallizes. That is the main basic principle of the zone refining. This method is mainly applicable to purify the element like silicon, zirconium, etc. So, how to purify? Very simple. If you take a blocks of a crude metal, then you start heating the one end of the block up to red hot. Is it right? It means this first part of the crude metal should be heated up to red hot. As a result, all the impurities moves into cooler part, leaving behind the pure metal. This is called as a fractional crystallization, because impurities moves into cooler part, leaving behind the pure metal. Upon cooling, that get crystallizes. That is the main principle of the zone refining. Next, you have to heat the second part up to red hot, then third part, then next part, like that. You have to go on heat the crude metal part by part up to red hot. As a result, all the impurities moves into the cooler part, that is the last part. Then this part should be separated from the rest. As a result, we are going to get this much pure metal. Is it right? This much pure metal, whereas all the impurities are collected in the, what you can call, this last part. That part should be cut it off. So this is called as zone refining. So this method is used to purify the elements like silicon, germanium in the ultra pure form, that is 99.9% pure. The basic principle is fractional distillation. Means when you heat the crude metal to high temperature, the impurities moves into molten metal, leaving behind the pure metal which get crystallizes. Then move to last type of purification, that is what you can call vapor phase refining. Just to see, the name itself indicates that vapor phase means that is one of the phase of the, what you can call, metal that is in the vapor state. Then you can go for purification. So what is the basic principle of this method? Very simple. Conversion of crude metal into its volatile compound by reacting with a suitable reagent, and this on further decomposition we are going to get the pure metal. This is what you can call principle of a vapor phase refining. Once again I am going to explain, listen carefully. Crude metal is converted into its volatile compound by using suitable reagent. Then on further decomposition, vapors of pure metal is obtained. Vapors are condensed and collected. It is so simple. There are two methods. One is called as a Mond's method. Second one is called as a Van Arkel method. What is a Mond's method? In this method, metal like nickel can be purified. So in 1 mark you can expect this question. Name the metal which purified by Mond's method. Simple answer, nickel or Ni. Or name the method used to purify the metal nickel. Mond's method. Similarly, name the metal which is purified by Van Arkel method. That is zirconium. Or name the method is used to purify the metal zirconium. Van Arkel method. Simple. Most of the time they ask this question for 1 mark. Either method or they may ask the example. Now let us start first one, Mond's method. So already you know the principle. What is the principle? Conversion of crude metal into its volatile compound by using suitable chemical reagent. Then on further decomposition, pure metal is obtained. So here, crude nickel is heated with carbon monoxide at 70 degrees Celsius. Is it clear? Because what is the principle? Conversion of crude metal into its volatile compound. So by using suitable reagent, here nickel, crude nickel is heated with carbon monoxide at 70 degrees Celsius. Tetracarbonyl nickel is obtained. It's a volatile compound. This on further decomposition. At around 100 degrees Celsius. This on further decomposition, vapors of a pure nickel is obtained, which are condensed and collected. This is what you can call Mond's method. So it is very simple. Crude nickel is heated with carbon monoxide at 70 degrees Celsius. A volatile compound called tetracarbonyl nickel is obtained. This on further decomposition, vapors of a pure nickel are obtained, which are condensed and collected. This is what you can call Mond's method. Now we shall move to Van Arkel method. What is an Arkel method? This method is used to purify the metal like zirconium. Very simple. When a crude zirconium heated with iodine at about 600 degrees Celsius, a volatile compound zirconium iodide is obtained. This zirconium iodide on decomposition at about 1800 degrees Celsius, vapors of pure zirconium are obtained. Vapors of pure zirconium are obtained, which are condensed and collected. This is called as what you can call Van Arkel method. So here you can expect a 1 mark question. What type of metal can be purified by Van Arkel method, that is zirconium, or mention the method used to purify the zirconium metal, that is Van Arkel method. So this is about what you can say some methods of purification of a crude metal. So we discussed one called as a liquefaction. It is applicable for low melting metals. Then second one is a distillation. It is applicable for low boiling metals. Electrolytic refining is used to purify the metals like copper, silver, gold, and more electropositive metals like aluminum, etc. Then zone refining, it is applicable to purify the metal in ultra pure form, like what you can say elements like silicon, zirconium, etc. Then vapor phase refining, it is applicable to purify the metals like nickel, zirconium, etc. So this is about last part of the metallurgical procedure called as a purification, or what you can say refining or extraction of pure metal from the crude metal. Now in next class we shall go for metallurgy of cast iron, nothing but extraction of cast iron from the hematite ore. Thank you.